Good morning and Assalamu alaikum 8th class. How are you students? Hope so you all are fine. Students, this is of your science period. Open your science books and copies. We have started our chapter number 2, heredity in organisms. Student, today we will do about DNA and chromosome in a cell. I have written some important key points for you regarding to this topic. Let me explain each point in detail. Student, first of all, you all have a knowledge about the cell. Cell is the building block of all living organism, and nucleus is the governor house of the cell. Students, as you know about the cell and their organelles, nucleus is the major organelle of the cell, and nucleus control all the activity which are taking place in a cell. That's why nucleus is the governor house of the cell. Nucleus control all the essential function which take place inside the cell. The reason is that material present inside the nucleus control many of the essential functions inside the cell body. Students, nucleus also play a vital role in the cell division, as cell division take place in a nucleus, and we have two types of cell division, that is mitosis and meiosis. Next point is transference of traits. Students, the nucleus, the transfer of traits from parent cell to the new daughter cell are also controlled by the nucleus, and the material which are present inside the nucleus. The material which are present inside the nucleus will be explained by you further. Next is the chromosome. Students, the chromosomes are the essential material which is present inside the living cell, and it is the largest visible body under the compound microscope. Now move to the chromosome. What are the chromosomes? Student, chromosomes are present inside the nucleus, and chromosome, it possesses all the genetic information. Chromosome possess all the required genetic information and is present inside the nucleus of the cell. Nucleus chromosome consists of a DNA. DNA is known as deoxyribonucleic acid, which is genetic material, and histone protein. Histone protein is present in the chromosome. So the composition of chromosome is, it consists of 60% protein and 40% DNA. So we will call this line as, this is the composition of chromosome. If anyone asks you about the what is the composition of chromosome, so you have to answer that chromosome consists of 60% protein and 40% DNA. Next point is chromosome always found in pairs. Student, chromosome always found in pair, and for example, human cell have 46 chromosome. 46 mean 23 pairs. It is always present in the form of pair. Next, lily plant consists of 24 chromosome. 24 chromosomes mean 12 pairs. Next is gorilla consists of 48 chromosome. 48 chromosome mean 24 pairs of chromosome. Next is mosquito consists of 6 chromosome. 6 chromosomes mean 3 pairs of chromosome. So chromosome always found in the form of a pair, and one set of pair comes from the maternal side, and the other set of chromosome come from the paternal side. Maternal side mean from mother, and paternal side mean from father. So one pair of chromosome comes from the mother and other is from father. Student, next is deoxyribonucleic acid. Deoxyribonucleic acid is represented by DNA. Student, DNA is present in the chromosome, in the nucleus, and it is a biomolecule. Biomolecule means the molecule which is present inside the living organism, and it is the essential molecule, and it controls all the construction of new living organisms. Next is DNA is made up of two long helical strands twisted into a spiral ladder comprised of complementary genetic material. Here I have drawn a simpler structure of DNA. The DNA consists of a two long. Here is the shortest part of the DNA. DNA consists of two long. Helical means this type in the form of helix, and a spiral ladder which consists of a genetic material inside it. Next point is DNA is formed of nucleotides. Student, what are nucleotides? Nucleotides are the building blocks present in the DNA, and each nucleotide has a deoxyribose sugar, number 2 phosphate group, number 3 nitrogenous base. So the composition of nucleotide is, it consists of deoxyribose sugar, phosphate group, and number third one is nitrogenous bases. Students, we have four types of nitrogenous bases which are present in the DNA. Number first one is adenine, which is represented by a capital A. Next one is guanine, which is represented by a capital G. Next one is thymine, which is represented by the capital T, and cytosine, which is represented by the capital C. Student, these four nucleotides always attach to each other in a special arrangement through the hydrogen bonding. Hydrogen bonding is present inside the DNA among the nitrogenous bases. These arrangements connect the two strands of DNA with chemical bonding called base pairs. So these are the base pair. And student, one more important information is that adenine and thymine are connected by double bond. In between both of these there are double hydrogen bond, and between guanine and cytosine there is present a triple hydrogen bond. So adenine will always pair with the thymine with double bond, and guanine will always form a base pair with cytosine with the triple hydrogen bond. Here you can see that in the diagram shown, A mean adenine, T mean thymine. So adenine and thymine are forming base pair with by two hydrogen bond. Here two hydrogen bond is representing. Next one is G, C, and in between these there are a three hydrogen bond, triple hydrogen bond. Similarly, Ta mean thymine, adenine. As I already explained you that adenine always form a base pair with thymine, thymine form a base pair with adenine, guanine form a base pair with cytosine by forming triple hydrogen bond, and cytosine always form the base pair with the guanine. Student, each nitrogenous base is joined with a sugar molecule, phosphate bond in a nucleotide, and the detail of the structure is shown in this figure. Next point is gene. Student, what is gene? Gene is the shortest segment of the DNA. The gene is the short segment which is present in the DNA organized in the chromosome, which is present within the nucleus of the cell. Student, the functional and physical unit of heredity is the gene. The unit of heredity is known as gene. This is the important question. If anyone asks you about what is the unit of heredity, so you have to answer that the gene is the unit of heredity, as it has the instruction to inherit the characters and passes them from the parents to the children. Students, every living beings possess two copies of each character in a gene, and as I have already explained you that one copy is inherited from each of their parents, one from the father and one from the mother. The gene decide which copy of gene is to transfer in next generation. So overall the genes are similar among the people, only a slight difference is found in their genetic makeup. So this is all about the gene. Gene determine that about the inherited characters among the offspring. So students, now open your book Science 8. Today I have explained you this topic. Now Look at this diagram. Diagram 2.4, chromosome, DNA and gene in the cell. Student, here is present a chromosome. Chromosome, as here I have explained you that chromosome is always present in the form of a pair. You can see that here the pair of a chromosome is present. If we see a simple short segment, this segment of the chromosome in the electron microscope, we will see that there is a supercoil segments present in the chromosome, and when we uncoil this segment, we will see that here nucleosome is present and histone protein, as I have already discussed that histone protein and DNA is present inside the chromosome. So histone protein, and here is a DNA double helix. Here is a gene. Gene is the shortest segment of the DNA. That is, this shortest segment is known as gene. Now look at this diagram. Diagram 2.5, double helical structure of DNA. Students, here you can see that DNA consists of a double helical structure, coiled structure. Adenine represented by red, thymine represented by yellow color, guanine represented by green color, and blue represent the cytosine. These are the nitrogenous bases. So you can see here that green sign represent the green color represent the guanine. Guanine always pair with the adenine. Here cytosine always pair with the thymine. These are the base pair. Base pair mean adenine, thymine, guanine, cytosine. When form the pair, they form a base pair. And in between these base pair, there are present the hydrogen bonds. There is present a double hydrogen bond between adenine and thymine, and a triple hydrogen bond between guanine and cytosine. Here, as I have explained you that DNA strand is made up of sugar phosphate backbone. So this is a sugar phosphate backbone. So student, here is given some interesting information. There are about 20,000 to 25,000 genes present in humans according to Human Genome Project. So this is the important information. So this is all about your today's topic. Today's topic is DNA and chromosome in a cell. Thank you, students.